This is Towers News with your hosts, John Jenkins and Patricia Newton.
Good morning, campers. I'm John Jenkins.
And I'm Patricia Newton.
And welcome to the Towers Daily News. We are going to use this newscast this week to give you the latest and the greatest news going around the Pine Cove Towers.
My name is Leroy Higgins. And this is Surprise, Surprise! Let's go! Surprise!
What in the world?
Surprise! Hi guys!
What are you doing?
You're on the show! Surprise, surprise! No, I'm a movie star! Y'all can't chase me! We're gonna go surprise them over at Go Go Boy. Let's go! Let's go, go! Put them. Surprise! Let's go surprise me fun! We got them! We got them! Surprise! 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 I'm here in a cabin at camp, and I am gonna hide in this closet right here, and when the kids come in, I'm gonna jump out and say, you guessed it, surprise!
How was horses today?
Good.
Yeah? What horse did you ride, Britt?
Surprise, surprise, we got you!
What's going on?
Surprise!
And now on to today's segment of the Bible story. So listen up, sit back, and enjoy the show.
The family. The brothers hurried back home. When they arrived home, they immediately told their father Jacob that Joseph was still alive. But Jacob did not believe them. They kept persisting, and finally he believed. His spirit was revived, and he said, I will go and see my son Joseph before I die. On their way, they stopped in Beersheba. That night, God visited Jacob in his dream and reminded him of a promise that he had made to Jacob's forefathers, Abraham and Isaac. I am God, the God of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for there I will make you into a great nation. I myself will go down with you to Egypt, and I will also bring you up again, and Joseph's hand shall close your eyes. The next morning, they set off from Beersheba and came to Egypt. When Joseph learned that they were near the land, he rode out to meet his father. And when he finally got to see his dad, he fell to the ground, hugged his father's neck, and wept for a very long time. Joseph brought his family to meet Pharaoh, and Pharaoh put them in charge of his livestock and had decided to give Joseph's family the best land in all of Egypt. When the day neared for Jacob to die, he called Joseph in to see him. He told Joseph how God had spoken to him in a dream and told him how he would make his people a great nation in the land of Egypt. Jacob told Joseph that he would make Joseph's two sons just as his own. So Joseph called in his sons Ephraim and Manasseh. Jacob placed his hands on the boys' heads and blessed them. He then called all of his sons together and one by one, he blessed them in front of each other and commanded them on how and where to bury him. After he did all this, Jacob took his last breath as he lay in his bed. Joseph fell on his father's face, wept, and kissed him one last time. He gained permission from Pharaoh to go back to the land of Canaan and to bury his father just as Jacob had commanded. And after they buried Jacob, they all returned back to the land of Egypt. Joseph's brothers feared that now that their father was dead, that Joseph might be angry at them for all of the evil that they had done to him. When they came before him, Joseph wept and said to them, "Do not fear, for am I in the place of God? And for you, you meant evil against me, but God, He meant it for good. He wanted to keep all of these people alive until He put me here. So do not fear, brothers. I will provide for you and your family." And Joseph lived in the land of Egypt and ruled over it for many, many years. He lived until he was 110 years old. And when he died, they buried him in Egypt.
This has been Towers News.